So February 14th, 2003, the Game Boy Advance SP was released. It was one of the first handhelds that I got, and I still love it to this day. So as soon as I saw the Anbernic version come out, I thought I need one of them. Ordered, and it was delivered within less than a week to the UK, which isn't bad. Cost just under £60. Constant offers on, so the price is always fluctuating up and down. Comes in a nice box art on it. Description on the side says what colour it is, that's pretty much all. So what's in the box? It's nicely wrapped. A little bit of foam protection on the top. I went for the clear grey case. So on the front, 2 slots for SD cards. It's nice to see that they use a branded SD card now. Hopefully it's genuine. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but I do know these used to be branded Toshiba, so they are decent. And then slot for the other one if you want more games. On the side you've got your power button, your reset button. At the top you've got your shoulder buttons, HDMI out and USB for data transfer and charging, and then your volume. So it opens nice, it's got a good feel to it. It feels like decent quality plastic. And then the elusive buttons. So these have got a bit of a reputation already for being very clicky. There is a mod, which I think I might do in a future video to try and quieten them down. So the hinge, like the original, can go back a little bit. And it closes nicely. It does again have a good feel. It feels quite quality. Quickly turn it on. And what you know, no battery. So a quick look in the box. It comes with little instructions and a screen protector, which is nice, and the USB cable for charging and data transfer. So put it on charge, and then I'll leave it for a couple of hours, get a full charge in it. There's a screen display showing that it is charging. I paid a few pounds extra to get the case. It's always nice to keep it somewhere protected, especially if you're just going to be throwing it in drawers. The zip doesn't move very smoothly, but this could be because it's new. After opening it a good dozen times, I'm sure it will loosen up and become a bit easier. Nice little logo on the top, little logo on the zip itself. And it is nice and strong, well padded inside, so it should more than protect. So I'd been looking for a while to order one, an original Game Boy, but the prices are just ridiculous on eBay. I also looked at faulty ones to fix from the other channel, but they were just as expensive. Then I remembered I had an old Game Boy from many years ago, so I had a little route in the loft and actually managed to find it, and to my surprise it actually still turned on. There was charging the battery. So quick comparison side by side. To be honest, the size difference isn't a lot. The Anbernic is slightly bigger, slightly thicker, and has a slightly bigger footprint, but all in all it's a very close match. When open, the Anbernic, in my eyes, looks a lot bigger, but as I've just proven, it's not that much more. But obviously the main difference you can see is the size of the screen. So, game slots on the front, obviously slightly different. Power button on the side, again, gone from an old slide to a push button. View connection on the back, XLR and L2. And then the volume on the side. It would have been nice if they stuck with the slider volume, but can't have everything. So a quick look through the menus, what there is, search buttons, loads of games. So this has come preloaded. I didn't expect any games to be coming with it. It comes with plenty of games, which is nice with all the box art. A few systems on there. A lot of systems that I'll never ever play, but again, it's nice to see what else is there. Just a side note, with the games installed, I did notice that there wasn't a single Mario game installed on any of the systems. Possibly a little bit of a trying to avoid the Nintendo ninjas, but obviously there's still a lot of other games on there, which is a bit of a dark issue. And then obviously you can get into more of the customization, so you can turn the button presses off. There's a few apps on there. You can change the backgrounds, the layouts. Lots of options in the menus, most of it stuff I'll never use. I'll just turn it on, play a game, put it back. But there's a lot of people out there who like to customise it as much as possible. So the only game I've got on the Game Boy Advance is Mario Kart Super Circuit. So I thought, why not do a side by side and see how they both play. So obviously straight off you see the difference in the quality of the colours, the brightness of the screen, which you'd expect. It's literally night and day. The sound also very different. So there's also another games folder, the RetroArch folder, where it's got even more systems. So Dreamcast, Neo Geo, Amiga. Mega CD, Nintendo 64. Obviously a lot of these systems I might struggle to play some games on the device, but some games will be playable. Even the DS emulators on there, which is pretty nice to see. So quick comparison next to the RG35XXS. This is running custom firmware, so boot times will probably slightly vary. But again, I'll just play the same game, put the same game next to it, just a bit of a comparison. So they boot up pretty closely, same speed, but again, as I said, the RG35XXS is running custom firmware, so that might have a bit of an issue with it. The screens pretty much look the same. And then I quickly just have a side-by-side comparison of the gameplay. And obviously I can't really play the game at the same time on two systems using my left and right hand. Not a great idea. So final thoughts, it's a really good system, I really like it. Very nostalgic, so for older people like myself, there's more of a nostalgia behind it. It holds nice, it feels nice, it's very easy to play. Yes, the click buttons are very clicky, but as I said, there is mods to try and eliminate a bit of the clickiness. Battery is pretty decent. I did notice it gets warm when it charges, and I believe it gets warm when you play it for hours, which I haven't continuously played for hours and hours myself. Would I recommend it? Yeah. I paid £60. I feel like it's worth the money. I've played everything I tried so far, and it's played them well. So stay tuned, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.